It's completely understandable to feel hurt or upset when faced with judgment from others. However, it's important to remember that true emotional stability, freedom, peace, and authentic relationships can often be found by caring less about the opinions of those who don't truly matter in your life. Focusing on what truly brings you joy and fulfillment, rather than worrying about the judgments of others, can lead to a more content and peaceful state of mind. The freedom to be yourself is truly liberating. To wake up and live your life without the weight of societal expectations and judgments is like a breath of fresh air for the soul. Your thoughts, your choices, your words, they all become authentic expressions of who you truly are. This kind of freedom is essential for your well-being, just as water is for your body. It nourishes a part of you that may have been neglected. When you embrace this freedom, you tap into a level of authenticity that is otherwise hard to achieve. You're no longer pretending to be someone else, but rather investing your energy in your own dreams and growth. This freedom is important because it allows you to live a life that is true to yourself, rather than constantly trying to fit into molds that were never meant for you. The burdens of stress and anxiety often stem from the weight of conforming to external standards and expectations. This constant concern can twist and turn your thoughts into a web of what ifs and should-haves, leaving you mentally exhausted and overwhelmed. However, when you start caring less about the judgments of others, a shift occurs. Your mind becomes clearer, enabling you to see situations from your own perspective rather than through the lens of others' expectations. Decision-making becomes more straightforward, guided by your own intuition and sense of right and wrong, rather than by fear of external judgment. This mental clarity also leads to a reduction in the emotional toll of stress and anxiety. Physiologically, your body starts to relax, and this physical relaxation further aids mental clarity, creating a positive feedback loop that promotes well-being. As stress and anxiety lessen, your energy levels soar, allowing you to redirect your emotional and physical energy toward constructive activities, nurturing relationships, and investing in personal and spiritual growth. This newfound freedom from needless worry allows you to focus on pursuits that bring you joy and fulfillment. Prioritizing your own well-being and spiritual growth over constantly seeking to please others is like recognizing the importance of replenishing your own well before offering water to others. It's a noble act to help others, but it can leave you feeling depleted if you neglect to take care of yourself. When you shift your focus from external judgments to prioritizing your own needs, a transformation occurs. You break free from the tether of external expectations and tap into your inner power. Your actions no longer stem from obligation but from true desire. This shift doesn't mean becoming indifferent to others. Instead, it means acting authentically from a place of self-respect and inner harmony. There's a misconception that prioritizing oneself is selfish, but in reality, genuine self-love enriches not only your life but also the lives of those around you. When you operate from a place of self-respect and inner harmony, you become a more loving parent, a more supportive friend, and a more engaged community member. Your positivity radiates and uplifts those you encounter. By freeing yourself from the endless cycle of meeting others' expectations, you conserve your inner resources for endeavors that truly matter to you. This saved energy can be channeled into your passions, relationships, and spiritual journey. Setting healthy boundaries becomes easier when you are no longer governed by external opinions. These boundaries serve as safeguards for your emotional and spiritual well-being, defining what is acceptable behavior and delineating the contours of your sacred space. This act of self-respect is a declaration to yourself and others that your well-being is valuable and deserving of protection. Resisting the urge to change oneself to meet the expectations of others is a struggle many individuals face, often beginning in childhood and persisting through various influences such as family, friends, media, and societal norms. This pressure to conform can be overwhelming and can lead us away from discovering and honoring our authentic selves. When you liberate yourself from the cycle of continuously changing to meet external expectations, a transformative shift occurs. Adhering to others' expectations or societal norms comes at a high cost, even if the consequences are not immediately apparent. It is exhausting to constantly adjust your actions and decisions to fit in, draining you mentally, emotionally, and sometimes even physically. Each time you sacrifice a part of yourself to please others, you are essentially devaluing your true self, eroding your self-esteem and diminishing your sense of self-worth. Over time, you may even lose sight of your authentic self as it becomes buried under layers of artificial personas adopted for acceptance or approval. Embracing your unique self and letting go of the need to conform is akin to finding solace after a long, arduous journey. There is a profound sense of relief, comfort, and joy when you recognize and accept yourself, imperfections and all. By shedding the weight of external expectations, you free up significant energy and mental space that can be redirected towards activities that truly nourish your soul and bring genuine happiness. Appreciating and expressing your uniqueness is an act of self-love that reduces the need for validation from external sources. When you stop seeking external validation, you may find that the world begins to accept you for who you are. Authenticity attracts authenticity, fostering genuine interactions and relationships that enrich your life in ways conformity cannot. Being unapologetically yourself brings a sense of freedom that fuels creativity and inspires courage. You become more willing to take risks and step outside your comfort zone, unencumbered by the fear of judgment. Each experience becomes more meaningful and fulfilling because it stems from your authentic choices and actions. Relying on yourself for happiness. The importance of relying on yourself for happiness and cultivating an inner sanctuary of joy. Emphasizing self-awareness, self-acceptance, and taking responsibility for your own emotional well-being can lead to resilience and stronger relationships. By nurturing your own happiness like a garden, you can ensure that it receives the care it deserves and isn't dependent on external factors. This approach allows you to navigate life's challenges with greater stability and authenticity, fostering a deeper connection with others without burdening them with the responsibility of your emotional state. Valuable insights on practicing gratitude, finding joy in simple pleasures, and engaging in activities that resonate with your values and passions. Cultivating gratitude can indeed shift your focus towards the positive aspects of your life, fostering contentment and a sense of abundance. Deriving happiness from simple pleasures and aligning your actions with your values can lead to a more fulfilling and authentic life. Letting go of external validations and embracing your true self can empower you to live a life rich in joy and spiritual fulfillment. Remember, each step you take towards self-acceptance and self-love is a step towards a brighter and more fulfilling future. Celebrate your uniqueness and embrace the journey ahead with confidence and gratitude. If you have any questions or if you'd like to explore this topic further, feel free to reach out. Taking charge of your own happiness, nurturing it like a garden, can indeed lead to resilience and a more balanced emotional state. Self-awareness, self-acceptance, gratitude, and engaging in activities that align with your values are all valuable practices in fostering inner happiness. It's empowering to let go of seeking validation from others and instead embrace a life filled with authenticity.